up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm here with Camp Quarantine on this amazing, sunny, weird Thursday night that was rainy today, but the sun came out because Joanne said yes.
Yes. Ooh, it sounds like we're getting married.
You know what? We could, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think your wife would like that.
No, that's probably, but she's not around right now, so it's okay. I can get married. I'm in a different room, so I can be married in this room to you.
That'd be fine. That'd be amazing.
All right, this is our married room.
Okay.
Okay.
My Aunt Cecilia is here.
Yay! I'm gonna try to get this so that I can
go check it out.
Whee!
I hope everyone had a great day. I have been on and off again. You know what? There is a lightning bug, I think, in my window. Oh. I'm gonna open it because I've been watching it. I've been up here. This is like my third broadcast, and I feel like it's just. If I open the window, it could fly out, and I'm going to save its life. Frankie Salati! Oh, my God.
Yay!
I'm honored. I know he's here because he loves you.
Oh, that's nice.
Frankie Salati is here because he loves Joanne Filan. Don't get it mixed up. It's not Joanne Filan. I've had to intro her many times in many different venues, and I always have to write it down phonetically and say it over and over obsessively so I don't get up there like New York Comedy Club and I'd be like, Joanne Filan. And then I'll be like, oh. I'm letting my bug out. Hold on.
Okay. That sounds like a weird, like.
I feel so bad.
Gonna let your bug out, huh? All right.
I've been watching it
Thursday night. Let my bug out. Yeah. Woo. I don't know what that means, but okay.
This is exactly what I couldn't wait for.
To let your bug out. Woo!
That
everybody.
Oh my God. We have another Frank in the room. Frank Simon.
Yay! Frank, Frankie, Frank, all the Franks and Frankies. Cheers to the
vat of coffee.
In my vat of coffee. Look how large my coffee is. It's bigger than my head. I'm going to just pour it on my. Oh, no. If I get closer. Oh, I get it. Okay, that's weird.
Hey, Kevin Garipo's in the house.
Hey, what up, Kevin! Woo!
Love it. Shining with Her podcast in the house.
Woo!
My mom is here. She's so excited.
Oh, yay! Hi!
You know what I feel like? I feel like this is our reception after our wedding. This is where
this is our wedding room, so we should get in a line. This is our receiving line. Yay, everybody!
I hope you all brought envelopes because we need them.
Hope you're ready to let the bug out. Woo! That's what we're here for.
That is exactly what we're here for.
Yes. I have a cat. The cat would let him eat the bug.
Probably, right?
But he's lazy. Just lying.
Yogi's over here. My dog is right here sleeping on my books.
That's nice.
Yeah. And but yeah, you're a cat person.
I have a dog too. I have two cats. One is here, and I don't know where the other one is. And the dog
probably
is
with your wife.
The dog, yeah, probably. Hey,
Sean Moore is here. Yes. Who let the bugs out? Insert bugs. Sound
bugs.
Yeah. Who let the bugs out?
Okay. Oh, that's a horrible.
That's exactly what he said, and we did it. Mm-hmm. Like Clennings, he led us to that area, and
that son of a bitch,
Kevin,
get you bastards, bug bastards. It's funny because I'm. It's like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's funny, but it makes no sense. So there you go.
But
I'm excited! Yay!
You have a great way of putting things that is from the minute I first saw you do comedy, and we're not going to get into all the details of that. But one day I was at Tierney's, and I remember I think it was a fundraiser. I was afraid I was going to drink. I didn't want to drink and drive. Or in the beginning, dropped me off, and I was standing waiting for an Uber. And Joanne's pulling out of the parking lot at Tierney's, and I'm standing in front of this stop sign like this lonely kid on a bus stop, and she rolls her window down. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And you're like, wow, you're really taking that literally. And I looked up, and I'm standing in front of a stop sign, and I just lost it. And she's like, where do you live? And I'm like, Nutley. She's like, me too. You want to ride? I was like, really? Because at that point, I think it was like very, very early on. I mean, I still am early on in comedy, but it was so early on, and I was like, oh my God, she's like a celebrity.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a celebrity.
But you know,
So
well,
I
that's
let you into my Honda Fit.
you did. And then we
And it
drove home, and she was probably like, "Why did I ever?"
dirty. No, I was like, I didn't know this Nutley was that big because I don't know where the hell we were. I don't even like. We drove down I don't know how many roads and made all these turns, and I was like, wow, this is Nutley. I don't even know.
Yeah,
And it's like I still don't know where you live. I mean, I know you live in Nutley, but I have no idea where that was. I
no,
couldn't find you again if I tried
married
to.
me.
Yeah, if I unless I get in the car now and I just drive and you just yell here, just make noise or something,
I could do
flashing
that.
lights, dude. All
Uh,
right, I get in the car.
Darius,
Let's go.
we have more people saying hi. Darius
Oh,
says hello, and
hi,
my friend
Darian.
Mary. Do you know my friend Mary Jean, Mary Tedesco?
Oh
She's my
yes,
flyers. She's like awesome.
Mary. Yeah,
Mary, she's in the house.
yay. This is exciting. This is like
People
a
are
reunion.
they're coming out to see you, and
Why?
because the
Can
purpose.
somebody explain why?
Because I'll tell you why. The reason I started interviewing comics, just so you know, is because I truly believe that people are very interested in beyond what you say behind the mic for 20 minutes. And I know that because for me, I've always had a love of comedy. And even as a newer comic, we don't get to talk to each other. Well,
Yeah,
some comics don't want
that's
to
true.
talk to their underlings, but it's like one of those things where if we can't get to know you and the audience can't get to know you. So I thought while we're here where we can't be in front of an audience on a stage, why not let people get to know each other so that
True.
when it opens up again, you're going to want to go see Joanne. I know you will because she's hilariously funny and you'll know that she loves cats and she's my wife and you have to go.
Yes, for
Suzanne,
God's
fine.
sakes.
Exactly. Oh,
These
and my mom
people.
says she misses you.
Oh, I miss you too. I miss doing shows. I miss doing shows with you, Donna. I
Yeah.
mean, you always have such great shows and such awesome all your friends and all the people coming to your shows are so great and so supportive. It's
It's a
always
nice
such a nice
time.
positive time. It's so
Thank
much
you.
fun.
Thank
Uh,
you.
it's everybody. We need that, man. It's so much. We all need some positivity.
Yeah,
God, it's such a horrible time in so many ways.
I know.
You
What have you
know.
been doing during everything that's been going on? I mean, for me, I think 13 weeks, 14, I don't even know anymore.
Shit.
So, can I ask you, because I don't even know, is stand-up comedy your complete and only profession?
No, I do have a day job, thank God, because I would be out. I'd be letting the bugs out. I just eating them. I wouldn't let them out. I would have to eat them at this point, probably. Um, but no, I do have a day job, so I have, and oddly enough, it was deemed essential, so I was able to
Wow.
do that still. But my real interest, passion, life is comedy. So it's as much as I'm glad to have the income and also a place to go during the day. Um, it's still it's taken a huge toll, just mentally, emotionally, whatever, to not be able
Yeah,
to do comedy, to get out and do what I love. So.
yeah,
But like I said, I feel bad complaining because, so many people have it so much, worse than me. So the worst I can say is that I've probably gained 9 to 10 hundred pounds since this began. I eat everything in sight, including bugs. I probably had more cats, but I may have eaten some. I'm not sure. There's a chance.
there's a
I
chance.
don't know. I had a wife, but I guess I ate her too. So
Maybe, and that, I mean, that
just
could be why.
now you're my wife.
I know.
So
But see what I'm doing by socially distancing and keeping myself on the other side of the computer? You can't
safer.
eat me.
That's true. That is true. You're safe. And I don't know
I'm
where you live, as we've established, even though we live in
exactly.
the same town. I don't,
That's right.
but
And I know that
someday.
you love buckets of Starbucks.
I do. I enjoy a good bucket, a good vat o Starbucks, as I am having right now. Look at that. There's face.
What's your favorite? What you got there?
I well, this is a soy latte, vanilla soy latte.
Right?
But I also enjoy the very berry hibiscus. It's one
Oh,
of
that
my
is good.
faves. I love a good, you know, but I wanted some coffee because I felt sleepy. So
You felt sleepy.
I felt
My
sleepy.
favorite is the blonde. I like the blonde roast, and I
Yes.
drink it black, and it is like it's like
Ooh,
it
yeah.
makes me fly. I'm like off the ground.
I wish I could drink it black. I can't. I need like some kind of, I don't know, some kind of appetizer to the coffeeness.
Yeah.
You know, mellower. I do, although I do like when the what are they? The blonde, the almond honey,
Ooh.
almond milk. It's a flat white. It's a blonde, almond milk honey flat white, something like that, with all those words, but like in whatever order they
In
usually
whatever
do
order.
them. Yeah, they do it in a different order, a prettier order. But I like that. That's good. I can't. I got to stay away from milk.
Yeah, dairy's not good for me.
No.
No, no
I
way.
agree. Yeah.
But I like oat milk.
I drink oat milk all the time in my
Oh, oat
coffee
milk
in
is
the
good.
morning. Yes, I have we have an espresso thing, so I make a cappuccino with oat milk every morning with some protein powder in there, and then the rest of the day I eat like shit. So
Yeah, I hear you. We have another comment. It says, Frank says, another Frank. Both of you seem so real and would love to see you guys do stand up. Donna doesn't need caffeine.
it is true.
That
You
word
don't.
on the street is I have energy.
You do. You have more energy. I wish I had your energy. I can drink this coffee and doze off while drinking it. I am literally, I am almost immune to it. I'm not really sure why I even bother. Like, what are you drinking right now?
Water. I gotta hydrate.
Water. And you're like, ah! And I'm like drinking a coffee and I'm like,
I was on the golf course and a guy says, because I like run, right? We had a golf cart, but like if my friend that I was with, right, my friend Ann today, and she's a huge cat lover. She rescues cats, and
that's awesome.
She was on my story time the other day. I wanted to tell this because you'll appreciate this. She's doing a story and she's telling the kids, about feral cats and like if you're playing hide and seek and you see a cat under the bush in the front yard, get a parent and tell them don't touch them because if you touch them, the mother's not going to want to nurse them. So I'm like, oh, this is cool, right? We're doing an educational thing. And then she decides to go into spay and neutering.
Oh.
I'm like, this is a kid show. And so she starts
if you're playing hide and seek and you decide to spay and neuter your pets while doing it, try to wash your hands before and after.
So she's like, so a boy goes to the doctor and he gets his, and she starts to say penis, and I was like, he can't be a father anymore. She's just like,
he can't be a father anymore.
I'm trying to get a kids show deal, and she's like saying, I'm like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You cannot just whip out the penis word. I'm like, please.
True. Never want to whip out the penis. I don't. When is that? What is there really a time frame too? Though, is it like because you say 10 o'clock in the morning? Is it like, well, it's 2? I guess we can talk about penis. It's that time of the day. Penis talk.
Oh my god, you crack me up.
There's no good time of the day for penis talk. In my book. I don't know what book that is, but it's an.
Oh my god, it's so
It's not
funny.
a book.
I needed this laugh so much. Jeff Greenberg's in the house. He says,
"Hey, Jeff, what's going on, Jeff?"
Oh my god. More people having issues with dairy. I got Eddie Brun here. What's up, Eddie? Eddie is a longshoreman. Okay,
longshoreman. Ooh.
We met on Facebook because he started watching different stuff, and so he was on the other morning, and we were getting ready to send like love and light to to certain people. Like I do this with the kids, and he told me he was a longshoreman. I'm like, oh, I gotta look that one up. Right?
That is pretty intense.
He's like, I'm in the Everglades. I have no map skills, and all I picture is Everglades. Doesn't that sound like a jungle?
Yeah, but it's Florida. It's the jungles of Florida.
I was like so grateful.
Would you do longshoremen in the Everglades?
I don't do longshoremen in the Everglades.
No, you do, Donna. You're a longshoreman in the Everglades? When did that happen? That's your day job.
I unload chips.
You unload chips or ships? Chips. I load chips. I just load them into my mouth all day long.
All day
now.
long.
That's all I do. Oh, my cat's gone. Oh shit.
I saw the cat exit. The cat was like, "This sucks."
Yeah. You saw the cat leave?
Black cat.
And you didn't tell me.
I
The cat's
figured-
walking out and you're not telling me?
Son of a bitch.
You might have had my wallet.
Get back here.
I thought the cat had free reign in the house. I didn't know.
That's true. The cat has free reign.
didn't know.
I'm the one that doesn't have free. I'm stuck in this room. We actually just moved to this apartment, actually. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
During this whole experience, you moved.
Yeah, during this show, actually, when you earlier in this set. No, yeah, we but it's just it's the same apartment complex. It's just like across the parking lot. So it was sort of easier because I had no plans. And we just basically, I mean, we didn't bring in any movers or anything like that.
Yeah. Because you're a woman.
Now I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Why did that happen? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me, but I
Yeah.
can't hear you.
You're lucky. Consider
right,
yourself
well.
lucky.
I wish I could read your lips. What? One singular sensation. No, that's a musical.
Wait, let's see.
Okay, wait.
Can you hear me now?
It's a microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Do I have ears? Yeah. All right. Let's see. I still can't hear you. I don't know why I can't
That's
hear
so
you.
weird. I don't know how that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, everybody hold tight.
Let us do this.
Just try hitting buttons.
Oh,
That's what I do. When something malfunctions, I just hit buttons. Right now, I can do anything I want.
See, but what's great is I can hear you on my computer now, but that doesn't help because no, it's frozen.
Great. Are you on your phone?
Well, I've done horrible things here. I've ruined this entire time. I can still see you, but
don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Go anywhere. Wait.
I got it. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go.
Don't. Now you're frozen.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Nope. I still can't.
You still can't hear me?
What did I do?
I don't know.
I swear to God, I have no idea.
My aunt says she can hear both of us.
I'm live, but I can't hear me.
Wait,
I can hear me.
Unplug your phone. Unplug your phone. Your thing.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So.
Can you hear me now?
No, I fucking can't hear you. Pardon my language.
That's
What?
right. You cursed.
All right.
Unplug and replug the headset.
Stab someone with a sword. Plug it back in. Okay, got it. All right. This is like charades. All right. And
now.
Nope, can't.
Everybody can hear you.
Motherfucker. Pardon my language.
Wait.
I wish. All right.
I have an idea.
You got something. You got
have an idea. Plug.
What? Take the plug
into the computer.
And plug it into the computer. Plug my earphones into the computer?
I don't know if that works.
Into the computer? All right. Now
I
hate life in general. This is a horrible experience.
I don't know. Wait, let's see.
Let me just try to shove this.
Can you hear me now?
No, I still can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Can everybody hear you?
Everybody
can hear me, but I just can't hear you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You're lucky.
So, what can we talk about that I'd be able to read on your lips? I don't know.
Wait, what if you sign out and come back in?
No, this goddamn thing is.
Ready? Yeah. Sign out and sign back in.
Sign out and sign back in. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back in a minute then. Hold the phone. How do I get out of here, though? That's the question.
Okay. There you go. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Honestly, Oh my God, I'm cracking up because that's a great idea. She could have turned on the closed captions. And then she'd have to read everything, and I talk very fast. So the chances of me saying something that would be weird and not real, the middle finger, Frank, I'm gonna boot you from this. There's fresh people that come on my show all the time. Turn on the captions. I love that everybody's like, I love how involved everybody gets. It makes me so happy. I'm going to send her a new link, a new code. Let's see if it gets to her. This is crazy. I'm telling you, I need a crew. This is why I need like a crew. I'm going to get a crew. One day I'm going to get a show. I'm going to get a crew. I'm going to send her a message. Let's see. There. And this is the freaking streaming service that I paid for. I should have sent her over to the other one. Oh, Madonna me. Why won't this freaking thing send? Okay. Okay. Anyway, because you're both great. Thank you. And my aunt is dying laughing. You could text Morse code. I know. ... dash Morse code. All right. So I'm sweating. I just came off of the golf course. So while she's like trying to figure out how to get back here, I might as well just say that. I was like, Lauren could totally be my stage manager. I'm sweating. I'm in my golf dress, which is like goofy, I know, but that's right. You're my crew. I have Daria as the crew. Lauren's going to do the sound and stuff. Smoke signals will be good. What are we smoking? I mean, honestly, I'm so glad that I'm like stone sober because I'm like laughing so hard. What's up, Lisa? Florida's in the house. We got Florida in the house all over the place. Cancel my subscription. I could try. I could say there's been a lot of glitches and see if they'll reimburse me and then get the other one. But I don't feel like fighting. I don't have the fight left in me. I'm not in the mood to argue with anybody. I don't like to argue. It's just too much for me. It's just me now with nothing, no game. Should I read you guys a story or something? Literally, I'm up in the room where I read for the kids in the morning. I have Yogi behind me snoring. Like, look at this dog. Wait, look, but he's awake. His eyes open. And he's like, yeah, leave me alone, right? Okay. I might have to read a book. Everybody wants to be on the show. I love it. Maybe I'll read the book, The Gas We Pass. Okay, Frank. Okay, Big Blind Frank, who's going to be on the show tomorrow night, says people ask me if I could read Braille. I tell them all the time, sure, ... My mother's like, give me the number, and I'll call those motherfuckers. When I was a kid, my mother was always good for that. Like, if I went to a store to return something, and I wanted to get my money back, and my mother would be like, and the people would say to me, no, they'd look at me because I was a kid. And my mother would be like, give me the goddamn receipt and the item. And I would go. And the next thing you know, my mother would come back and she'd give me money. I go, Mom, this is more money than I spent. She goes, that's right. They gave me interest. I'm like, damn, she's no joke. You want a nugget of truth? Oh, wait a minute. The nugget of truth is I think we got her back. I think we got her back. 3,
Yes.
2, yes.
Yes. I can hear you.
You know what?
What happened? Did I miss anything?
Right, so let me rewind what happened. So you left. We talked about golfing, sweating, books. The fact that I have a book called The Gas We Pass. You missed nothing. You're fine.
I was going to say that seems like a lot. You talk
No,
about
that
golfing
actually
and
really all happened.
And, okay.
Wow. You know how fast I talk.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I missed all the golfing, sweating, gas talk. All right. Well, then where does that leave us then? There's really nothing else.
Let's learn a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Take a sip of the coffee. I'm Barbara Walters.
Okay. What kind of tree would I be?
Yes.
Is that her?
Hey, I love trees.
Trees are
I'm
awesome.
wearing my tree necklace.
Oh, nice.
I love trees.
Trees are awesome. I like trees.
Amazing.
Trees are fabulous. I don't have any. I have my watch on. That's a
big watch.
It is. It's very big. It's.
I could serve dinner on that if I cooked.
I could eat dinner off of this, and I eat. Believe me, I do. I could eat many meals off of this watch. I could eat this
Do
watch.
you? Oh, Christine Grillon's in the house.
Ooh,
What?
Christine!
Yeah,
Woo! All right.
when this is over, we're having a party.
All right.
Sherry Free just came out of the woodwork. She
Nice.
said,
Talk about her tattoos.
Her tattoos.
Whose tattoos? Me? Mine? Okay. What do you want to talk about? I have them.
Do you have any specific questions about that?
Do I?
My mom says,
no.
what does she do for a living? Mom, she already said she's an essential worker, and she didn't say what it was. So I'm guessing she's FBI. So shh. Don't blow up her spot.
Don't give me away, or there's a hit out on me now. I don't know. Not really.
No, there's not. Frank says if he was a tree, he'd be a hardwood.
Of course.
Oh, gosh. All right, listen. I'm going to stop talking. I'm serious.
I thought that we had to talk.
What got you into doing comedy?
What got me into doing comedy? Doing it, I like being funny. You know, it's one of those things that you do. Like, I was never really good at a lot of things. You know, how people are naturally good at something, and it just nothing ever really was there, you know, as far as like, I don't know. But I always like making people laugh. And then, you know, people would say, you should do comedy. You know, I'm sure they say that to you. Everybody says that, right? And then, so I took a class, and I started doing it. And then after I did it one time, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I should be doing this. So, I mean, I like to think I should be doing this. I don't know. Please don't tell me if I should not. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it.
Cat's back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not dropping the cat ball this time.
Oh, son of a bitch. When the hell did that happen?
It just happened.
Sammy, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, he's a good man. He just, he turned 5 a couple weeks ago. Yep. So he's not happy about how he had to spend his birthday, though.
I don't think anybody is right now.
No, that's true.
If you have a birthday right now.
No, it's not a good time to have a birthday. It's not a good time to do any.
Well, I don't think that a cat probably appreciates like a lineup of cars honking. It probably scares them under the bed.
No, that's true. It's that the lineup of cars and now like fire engines and stuff, that's just ruined a lot of emergencies for people, you know, like who's to say, you know, there's a fire truck out here. Is the house on fire, or is it somebody's birthday? Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Did somebody fall, or did somebody jump out of a cake? We don't know these things.
Did somebody fall jumping out of a cake?
Yes.
That would be
that's perfect. That would be great to fall celebrating your birthday. So then the fire truck is already here. Why do fire trucks help you when you fall?
I don't know. Unless maybe it's because the police are busy doing other things. So they're
so what we're saying is now
firemen can throw a body over your shoulder. Firemen
are the second rate. They're like the made-for-TV movie of first date. Now, apparently, they're the Lifetime network of first date. I want to drink more coffee, but there's none left.
So just improv. I mean, you're so good at improv, you can handle it. Okay, my brother, what's the proper pronunciation of her last name?
Filan. I don't know why I said it like that. Filan. I have to say it too. You have to say it like that.
Filan.
Filan, like you're filing your nails.
Oh, Filan. That is so funny. So the admiration is for the tattoos and the one that's perfectly done on your hand. They're so cool. What is your favorite one?
That's a good question. I don't like to play favorites. Because then I would, I don't know. But I like, because my arms are all Hitchcock movies.
Yes.
So I like them, but and before you ask, I don't necessarily have a favorite Hitchcock movie either. because it varies, depending on my mood or the time of year or,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know. Does anybody have any favorite Hitchcock movies? Is that something?
I don't know.
Do you have a favorite Hitchcock movie?
I need
Do you
to.
like
I want
Hitchcock
to see.
movies?
I really haven't seen. I mean, Psycho.
Okay.
Is that Hitchcock?
That's a Hitchcock movie. Yes.
What would-
You got one.
You realize that the case is
Psycho.
in the car. The car goes off the
Psycho.
right. Is that Psycho?
What is it?
The mother.
The mother. Yeah. The mother.
So yeah, but I want to see. What is it called? Rear View.
Rear Window.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That's a good one. Jimmy Stewart. Yeah. Grace Kelly. That's a good one.
I don't.
It's one of my favorites.
No.
It's a very summery one. I like to watch that in the summer, or I'll watch it in the winter because it makes me think of summer because it feels like summer.
Okay.
It's in the summer. It's in the city.
My cousin is saying two things that I need to tell you. First, she said she loves the birds.
The birds.
She said, you have the birds on you too? Oh, wow.
The birds is there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Rear Window is in the back here.
Oh, wow.
Fishman window.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Shari wants to know, why is Hitchcock your favorite?
That's a good question. I love old movies. I love classic movies. I like the way, I don't know what it is. I just like the time back then was, everybody was so nice and polite and well dressed. And, even when they were killing you, they were, like they would like tip your hat, tip my hat while I push you out the window. And, so it was nice. So I just always remember watching like old movies and especially Hitchcock movies because I love a good twist and, because they're not, it's like a simple twist, but it's, I don't know. And they're all, it just gives me it's very comforting for me. I don't know why. It's probably not the right thing to be comforted by, but it is. I love Hitchcock.
We have another question. What is the Hitchcock movie where the guy has a broken leg and he's looking out of his apartment window at everything happening in the neighborhood?
That is Rear Window.
Yeah, that I know the description of it, but I've never.
Yes.
He's stuck in the apartment, right?
Yeah. Yes. He's in a wheelchair. He's a cast, and he's looking out his rear window.
Okay.
At his neighbors, and
And he witnesses a crime, I think.
Yes, he does. It's Jimmy Stewart, Grace Kelly, Raymond Burr is in it, and Thelma Ritter, which all these people are awesome and dead.
What?
Not that that's awesome, but
that's great, guys.
For
welcome to the evening. No, what was the Hitchcock movie where the woman was? The guy wanted her to be blonde. Like she wanted. What is that movie?
Vertigo.
That's
Vertigo.
I really want to see.
Vertigo is.
Wait.
Wow.
Vertigo is that's hard to get.
Wow. Wait, let me move your name off of this so people can see the whole thing. That's Tippi Hedren. Is that who it is?
That is Kim Novak.
Oh, Kim Novak. Okay.
Kim Novak.
Wow.
Tippi Hedren's in The Birds.
Okay. Wow.
Do you know who Tippi Hedren's daughter is?
No.
Melanie Griffith.
Really?
Yeah, that's her.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she's way better looking than Melanie Griffith. Like Tippi Hedren is.
No, she was stunning.
Yeah, she was very stunning.
I know someone else that's very into Hitchcock, and they have the case that was in, like I want to say it was Vertigo. They bought the case, like, you know what I mean, like the overnight bag.
Oh, overnight bag.
I don't know. I know somebody who's very into collecting and is obsessed with Hitchcock. And I'm hoping they're one of the people that's watching, maybe, because there's a lot of people that watch that don't necessarily comment. Yes, maybe Girls Gone Green can do a Hitchcock movie as an old time radio show, and you can be a guest.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. We've been doing that. I know you know Tracy very well, and
yes,
we've been doing Wednesdays because there's no football. The past few weeks, we've been doing this thing where we're doing live old radio show scripts.
Nice.
Where we are
That's
literally
awesome.
changing like our hats and wigs and making all the noises, and it's bonkers, like to try to keep up with it all. But
That's awesome.
let's see what else. So we have another question. Dang, those are some serious tattoos. Who is your favorite comedian / actor? So or both.
Okay. I'm not good with favorites. I have a real problem with decisions, so I don't like to play favorites. So I can't
I
pick
get
a
it.
favorite, but I can say some of my top favorite comedian actors. One of my favorite comedians is Bob Newhart. I think Bob Newhart is fabulous. He's just such a great, dry delivery. Just, I love him. He's very cool. So he's one of my favorites. But as far as, I also like Ellen DeGeneres. She's always been hilarious. I like Maria Bamford. Maria Bamford is.
I don't know.
You have to check her out. She's awesome. She's hilarious.
I'd have to Google her. I'm going to Google her while you're talking.
Yes. I like Eddie Izzard. Eddie Izzard is amazing. He's. I love him because he's. Maria.
She's very funny.
Yes. Eddie Izzard, Maria Bamford. I like Sarah Silverman. She's excellent. She's amazing. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good people out there. Actor, I don't know.
Were you a fan of Jerry Stiller? Is a question that came up.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Both of them, Stiller, Mira, both of them. They were amazing, amazing couple, like a powerhouse couple.
Yeah, exactly.
We would be a powerhouse couple.
We would be a powerhouse.
Now that we're
married in that room.
yes. We could be the next powerhouse couple.
Bob Newhart was brilliant as Professor Proton, is what I have a comment.
Oh, excellent. Professor Proton. Was that in, what was that in?
That I don't know. That's from Frank Simon.
Okay.
That I don't know.
Tell us
who that was or what was that. Frank's a wealth of knowledge also. We have more Franks on tonight.
Yes, this is a very frank, it's a frank discussion we're having tonight, which is nice. I like it. Keep it frank.
I have to tell you, my cousin from Texas is watching, and she said, I have to say it out loud. She said, I'd jump off my roof for a visit from a fireman. That's a throwback from before, but I had to say it, especially since she just celebrated her wedding anniversary with her amazing husband, and they live out in Texas, and they're awesome. She's funny as hell.
Is he a fireman? Is her husband a fireman?
No, not at all.
Well, all right.
She wants a fireman to come to her house, I guess.
My dad used to work for the East Orange Fire Department. He was a dispatcher, though.
Okay.
And my Uncle Ron was a fireman. So,
really?
Yeah. So
Ron Filan?
Ron Filan was he is my Uncle Ron. And he was a fireman, and my dad was the dispatcher, and they were both in the East Orange Fire Department. Because I was born in East Orange.
You were born in East Orange?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes,
how long?
There you go. But we only lived there. No, we only lived there. I only lived there for 2 years, and then we moved to Roxbury. I lived all over New Jersey. Lived northwest, south, not this far south. I lived in Toms River briefly. I lived in Red Bank, Eatontown, Nutley. Yeah. There's 7 million towns in New Jersey, though, so I could just say words.
You could just say words.
Probably a town,
I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let me ask you something else. Let's see what else I'd love to find out about my. When did you start doing comedy?
When?
Yeah.
I started. I think I've been doing it for. Let's see, somewhere between 15, 16
years
now, I think.
Do you still get nervous?
Sure, all the time. I think it's important to get nervous because if you don't, I feel like you're not taking it seriously.
I agree.
I think the times that I've not felt some kind of nervousness is when I either like don't I don't care. I feel like I'm not caring enough or something like that,
Yeah.
and then I'll also bomb.
Right.
Exactly.
It's either like you don't connect with the audience. It's like this weird disconnect with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go up and it translates, and you're
Yes.
in your. I get in my head and it's over.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's amazing, like what translates. Like you're saying, like it's just like the littlest thing you can tell. Like if you're off that day, it totally people figure it out. So.
Yeah. How have you found? Like, have you done anything? Any Zoom shows? Have you been doing anything while you're home?
I've done a couple Zoom shows. I've done some Facebook Live shows, and a couple. I mean, it's so weird. I mean, the Zoom shows are kind of nice because you have the audience, so people to respond to and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's so weird. It's not. I don't feel like you can connect. Obviously,
Yeah.
So it's weird, and I like to talk to people.
I know. I know. That's part of the charm that you have. You're very. I mean, you're very witty. You're very funny, and you have a great confidence on stage, and you do. And I've told you that before, but like I feel like you're very natural looking on stage, and you're very at ease looking. Now I know personally because of doing it, that doesn't mean that inside it's not like a craziness going on.
Yes.
But when you present yourself, me, I have to be all over the place. That's just who I am in regular life, never mind stage. And but you are very just very relaxed.
I like yeah. I mean, well, it's because if you're in the mode and stuff like that, it just feels comfortable,
Yeah,
like I'm sure you feel comfortable, but you feel comfortable, with all your energy, right? You've been working with all your energy have you always just been very energetic or what?
I think so. I mean, I don't remember being any different than this.
Yeah.
My mom's watching. I'm sure she could say it. My aunt's watching. My cousins, they know me my whole life. I mean, I think that
Did somebody say something about hecklers? About Zoom?
My aunt said, with Zoom, there are no hecklers.
There are.
And I'm glad we're addressing that.
There are hecklers, but it's weird because they could be like on page 5. So, like, I don't if you're familiar, because if you have a lot of people on the screens, you're not going to have all of them on one screen, so you'd have to whatever. It's awkward. Yeah.
I'm doing I'm doing my first Zoom tomorrow, so I'm listening to everything you're saying because I'm a nervous wreck.
No, don't be nervous. It's a different. It's very different. I mean, even though there is a crowd that you can talk to, it's still very different because it's still hard to really connect. I mean, it takes a lot. But I think the more you do it, then the easier it will get. I mean, I don't know if you have plans to do more.
I'm just not going to go back to work or go on stage. I'm just going to only do Zoom comedy after tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah,
so
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Burn all your pants. There's no reason to ever wear anything below the waist.
The bad part is I just can't get up. Like if something's happening, you're like,
you just better hope there's not a fire. Or if the fireman shows up, just say, "Oh, it must be somebody's birthday." So I'm not leaving.
I'm wearing my birthday suit, and you're here. It all makes sense. See?
There you go. It all comes together. It's a wonderful.
It all does. What was I gonna say? Wait, somebody else is asking. You know what? I like that. My brother gave you a nice little comment.
Oh.
He said, "Dry and positively sarcastic is what he loves about your act."
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
That is true.
That is very nice.
That is very true. I agree with that about you. What do you feel will be the future for comedy? What's your take on what is to come?
That's hard to answer. I don't answer any of your questions. Apparently, I don't give a straight answer or anything.
You're like, I would take the fifth on that. Thank you very much.
What what I want to be, and what I like, a lot of what I'm thinking is also wishful thinking, and that I hope that it comes back sooner than later, obviously, but in a safe way. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a very long time before it's going to be ever what it used to be. It's going to come back, I think, slowly. It's going to come back in clubs. I don't know when exactly. Even though like I talked to a comic out in Houston they're doing shows out there.
Yeah.
I think it's like limited, seating and stuff like that. And maybe it'll be some kind of combo, whether it's like the limited seating and almost like a online crowd too, like a Zoom club combo thing.
I have an idea for fundraising. I'll tell you off, because not that I don't want to share, but I really don't, because if it's something that might work, I'd like to be able to use it.
Yeah.
But my brain never stops. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yes,
a bunch. Even before this, they're like, "Hey, you want to talk for 2 seconds so I can tell you how to get on?" And in 2 seconds was like,
I know we had to stop because it was like, I have nothing to say when we start. I have a limited amount of words that I can say during the day.
speaking of a limited amount of words, how are you doing with writing?
Horrible. It's horrible.
It's
horrible. I was having writer's block before this started, but it's just, there's so many things. I mean, it's been going on for a while now. So you get points where you're like, okay, I'm used to this. And then something happens where, some shit happens and it gets even worse. But it gets to a point where it's like, wait a minute, this isn't ending anytime soon. So then you hit like another, I feel like this is me. I mean, I hit like another low. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So this is horrible. Try to get used to it and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
My writing is horrible. It's horrible.
We have a great question. This is something that honestly I think of all the time. With today's emotional climate, how concerned about you are? How concerned about offending people? I'm trying to read it verbatim. I don't know if it's jumping up, but don't mean to get too deep. But how do you make a joke about anything? And if you don't mind, I'm going to answer one thing really quick first, because my cousin. I think that was something that was already happening.
Yeah, that's true. We were already in that to a certain extent.
It's insane to me. Yeah. Like, especially for me, my experience. I remember one night at Broadway Comedy Club, I was there hosting a show, and it was for me, it was a weird vibe. I don't know if it's because sometimes you drive in, you hit traffic, something happens, whatever. It could throw you off. Like, you could throw your game. And I'm there, and it was, I realized that my level of experience as a human being is very different from a person in Jersey to those in New York, to those that are a certain age that are, there's just so many different factors. And my analogy has always been, it's like I made this amazing meal and I cooked a roast beef and everybody that showed up was a vegetarian. Like, it was good, but it just wasn't what the audience wanted. Yes. And when those nights happen, you're like, I'm never cooking roast beef again.
Well, comedy's subjective, so I mean, you have to know that you're not going to appeal to everybody. You just have to, you can't, and some people. I mean, granted, I would like to appeal to as many people as possible, and some people are more like, I'm going to say my thing, and whether you like it or not, that's how it's going to be, and I can admire that too.
Right.
I mean, if this is how your comedy is, then that's great. Some people just have a very specific audience, and that's awesome. And then they have a huge amount of those people that love that. But some people are, because I mean, and like you said, it's happening now, but even before, there's different audiences. I mean, like, you're gonna have different people in a crowd in the city than out in like Michigan, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
because I've done that, and that's a very different crowd. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, I try to not be offensive, but I know you have to know that you're going to offend somebody at some point, and
Without a
that's
doubt.
yeah. It's not possible anymore to not offend people, and some people even pride themselves on being offensive.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
totally wait on being offensive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then there
Absolutely.
are equally some people that go and you wonder, why are you at a comedy show if you're going to get offended by everything?
Yes.
Like, I did one night, we were at New York Comedy Club, and I don't remember if it was the show that we were on together, but like, I think it was just like there was stuff going on, and I'm just like, you guys know it says New York Comedy Club. Right? Like I try to, break the ice as a host in the beginning with that. And like some rooms you can get away with it. And some rooms, I don't want to turn the room off and have to make everybody else do work. But man,
Yeah,
like especially was it for Shauna's family's fundraiser? I know what we were there for Shauna's show for We Have to Avoid.
Yeah.
But there was a night that like it was a couple of people that were tourists came in. And it was a show that was a fundraiser. And they had requested certain comics back from the year before. And one of the things that we talked about was pot, because it was for the school, like PS whatever, out in Brooklyn. And I don't know what made me say it, but it went over really well. I was like, wait, this is for their garden? I'm like, so basically you have little kids going pot for you. You're like little indentured servants. The freaking place went crazy. They loved it. Nice. So when the second one, these people were there from like maybe Iowa, right? And they got them right in front. And I thought they were all part of the school. And I start like going off on this thing about like, so how's the crop? Like, how's the pot? You guys like it? And the fucking people were like, well, what the hell are you talking about? And I was like, oh, you guys aren't with this group, are you?
You're not pot growing.
Like, damn. Like, ugh.
So they had a problem with your pot talk or talk of indentured servants?
Just something I did. Maybe the indentured servants. I don't know. Yeah. Randy Simon Lupo is here. She says hello.
Hey, Randy
Glazer's in the house and says hello.
Oh, nice. This is awesome.
This is cool. This is like, right?
Yeah. My cat hasn't left. It's great.
But this is why I've been doing this. Yeah. Because it's like, I feel like I finally get to have people that, they came to see you, hear what you have to say.
And they came to see you.
Yeah, they're so tired of me. They're like, yeah, that bitch again.
No, they came to see you. You're awesome. I came to see you. I didn't come to see me. I could see me any day. I mean, obviously. Sick of seeing me. I'm tired of seeing me. I keep trying to drink coffee and it's not.
Just cover the mirrors.
Cover the mirrors. There's no mirrors in here, luckily.
Oh my God, Randy says, I'm waving to both of you, but you can't see me. I love her.
Oh, here. We're waving to you.
We're waving back. It's so magical.
I usually wave like this, though.
Do you wave like that?
I do. I'm like, hi. Nobody does. I wave. This
hey, listen, like back up 6 feet. I hope you use hand sanitizer.
Nope. I don't have any in the room. I did have my
You did have the mask going.
Yeah, I did. I had that.
I was like, Joanne, this is not 50 Shades of an interview. Put the mask away.
I have my other mask, but it broke, so I can't wear it anymore. But it's this one.
I love that one. That's hilarious.
My old mask. But it broke.
No, you have to fix that up or glue it onto a shield.
Oh, onto a shield.
The face
Captain
shield.
America?
With the headband. Oh, no, you have to wear the face.
That's Wonder Woman. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Okay. I got to get one of those. That'll be next.
Elaine Williams is in the house. She's a funny lady. I love Elaine.
What's going on, Elaine? All right.
I know.
Look at this. What are all these people doing? What time is it?
They know
Why are you guys up?
Time is almost up, and they want to say hi.
Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Hi, this is
Where-
so nice.
Yeah, where can people find you if they want to follow you, check out some of your stuff? Please let them know.
Well, we have a new apartment, so I'm in the no.
You're in the wedding room.
You can go to. I'm doing nothing right now, but I mean, I'm on obviously all the social media, Joanne Filan, whatever the hell, at Joanne Filan, at some form of that, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, blah blah blah. My website's upstreamcomedy.com.
We
And
did that upstream.
upstreamcomedy.com. You can also go to joannefilan.com. It'll take you to the same place. So if you, but I have Upstream Comedy in case you can't spell my name.
Okay, I get that. Do you have any videos? I know some comics do, and some comics don't like to upload any sets and stuff. Do you have anything out there?
I have some clips. I have some random clips and stuff like that. I don't have like big full sets or anything like that because I like to do that live.
Yeah, I prefer that too.
I prefer the live experience. So.
I know, but for anybody that's just like tuning in tonight, that
You're too late.
No, but I mean anybody that's just coming in because, again, I've been on at 8:05 for the whole thing. So I love it because you could discover somebody new that you could like, so that when comedy does finally open up again and you see Joanne on a flyer,
yes,
whether it's in my room, because I'm getting a room back.
Yeah,
I have to. Or because I love producing a show. That was
you do a great job too. You're awesome. I love your shows.
Who's asking? What's the poster behind Joanne?
Oh, it's Edward Gorey, the Gashly Crumb Tinies. It's an alphabet of children and how they died.
Wow.
Edward Gorey, look it up. Gashly Crumb Tinies. Edward Gorey. Gorey. I would show you.
I'm glad we didn't ask that question early.
Yes, or on the children's show.
Yeah, that would not be on my children's reading show.
No.
Children, do you want to see the alphabet that Joanne has?
Yes, it's lovely.
Today's the letter V. You know what that means?
V?
What's V?
V is for Victor, squashed under a train.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, choo choo, the little engine that could crush Victor.
Yes, the little engine he could kill. Yeah.
Exactly. What's W? I have to know.
W is for Winnie embedded in ice.
Oh, nice. I'd like something embedded in ice right now.
Yes. There's
Is there a favorite?
Do I have a favorite? I like there's so many. I don't know. I like F is for Fanny, sucked dry by a leech. That's a good one.
Fanny, sucked dry
by a leech. And G is for George, smothered under a rug. That's a nice one too. It's great. You should all make a point of looking that up. Edward
I might get that tattooed on me.
You should.
Yeah.
I would recommend it.
My aunt said that I could read that with the go the fuck to sleep. Have you seen that?
There you go. Yes. That's perfect. Yes. Yeah. That's a good one.
Totally do like that. Classic. We could have a children's reading. You and I. You could read the alphabet.
Yeah.
I'll read the book, and then
we'll look at the pictures.
Yeah. Exactly. That would be great.
And children will.
Says that she's cracking up. My brother said that you are on YouTube. My mother
I am.
Thinks that you're in the witness protection program.
That's true. A little of both.
I like that. I don't mind it. I am totally honored that you came on here tonight. And
I am happy to have come. I'm so glad. I'm glad that I got to talk to you again. Just in general, can't wait to see you in person and see all these people in person.
I know. And they're going to be shouting out your name. They're going to be like, George Underwood. Imagine that's what's happening at your next show.
Fanny, sucked dry by a leech. Yes. I think that will be weird.
I know.
But I'll appreciate it, though.
You'll get it, though.
Yes.
Do you have any of those tattooed on you?
No. Someday, though. I hope to. That'd be great. That would be a good one.
Get Fanny on your fanny.
Yeah. Right. Good call.
You could just get a leech. And if anybody knows that, they'll be like, wait a minute. Is this leaked on your fanny because it's stuck fanny dry?
Yes.
I get
Because
what's
I'm
happening.
hoping that the person that is looking at that is somebody I know well enough that I am showing them my fanny, apparently. It's already weird.
Oh God.
know.
Christine Grillon says, bye ladies. So either she's leaving
Bye.
or she knows that we're leaving.
Oh, a little
Yeah.
of both then.
A little bit of both. But you stay
That's
there
sad.
because we'll have a backstage talk for a minute.
Okay.
Everybody else that's watching, I can't thank you enough. Tomorrow night
Thank
I'll be
you.
on with Big Blind Frank, and we will be playing
Frank!
Hangman. Yeah, one of the Franks. We will be playing Hangman.
Nice.
Yes, like people love Hangman.
Who doesn't?
The COVID has really brought out the love of the Hangman.
That's always good.
If COVID hasn't taken enough lives, we have an executioner. If you can't guess words,
Well planned.
dark.
And then
That's-
there's murder hornets. Don't forget about murder hornets.
Yeah, I know. I think they turned around. I think they were
changed
just like,
them. Manslaughter hornets.
I think they forgot their masks and they were like, we can't even
That
be
could be
here.
it. That could be it.
You know? So I hope you enjoyed yourself, everyone. Thank you so much. I miss you also, Debbie. And I could probably send you the link for tomorrow's show because I know it's out there somewhere. I will find out. I don't want to fail miserably in front of everybody, so I kind of keep it under wraps. But anyway, I thought about putting like all my mannequin heads out so I had a live audience. And that's it for tonight. I Can't Quarantine. I'm Donna Vee. This is Joanne, Filan.
Yay! Bye.
Yay.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.